Hi there, this is the thing about OSCR Health. Right now the market cap is about $5 billion, and if you believe their cash plus investments are about $4.8 billion. Of course, they also have to pay their claims, and their total equity is about $1.3 billion. Now, this is just one point about this company, one plus. Because if you look at the revenue, last year, 2024, was about $9 billion. And they were able to make about 25 million. Quite small compared to the market cap. But for the full year 2025, they expect the revenue to be about 11 billion and 250 million in earnings, net earnings. What does it mean? Well, if you look at their growth rate over the years, it was quite high, over 20%. And if they continue this way, the market cap right now is quite cheap, quite cheap. Now, to understand their business, as you probably know, OSCR Health offers health insurance in the US. So they operate in the US. And to understand this business, you have to look at the most important indicators, which are the medical loss ratio. 85%, 81%, 81, 81. It is expected for 2025. Now, when this ratio is below 100, so below 100, they make a profit. When it's 100 or above, they have a loss. So as you can see, over the last 3 years and the expectation for 2025, this ratio is expected to be below 100. And this is quite great. By the way, usually this ratio is between 80 and close to 100 for most of the health insurance companies. So as they are close to 80, because there is also some regulation about this ratio, as they are close to 80, their operations are quite good. And if you look at their members, people who bought their insurance, right now this number is about 1.6 million. It has increased from 1.1 million. And the US population is over 300 million. So this means you might have more than 200 eggs if everybody buys their insurance. Of course, that won't happen because there is also competition, but you see the market size. It's quite high. Now, to understand better how much they can grow from 11 billion, what they expect for 2025, you also have to look at the total market size for health insurance in the US, which is around here $1.5 trillion. Of course, on other websites, you may find a higher number or lower, but around this range, $1.5 trillion. And by the way, this market size, be aware of this, is expected to increase more in the future, to have a growth rate of about 9%. So when you see something like this, small market size, here market share for OSCR Health, huge opportunity, current opportunity, and then this opportunity to increase by 9% a year. When you see something like this company has great potential. And by the way, the price of OSCR Health in the last few years went from $2.60 to $20, so almost 20x. If you had invested in this company, especially when the stock price was quite low, you could have made more than 20x. And right now, if they continue to grow, maintain their loss ratio about 81 or 85, around that range, increase the number of members, the company can again more than double from this level, from 5 billion market cap to 10 billion, and even more if they focus on other areas. Because right now they offer their health insurance for individuals, small groups, and Medicare Advantage. If they continue to expand, and also offer other healthcare services, this company can grow a lot in the future. I mean, healthcare services, don't think about operating like a hospital, but offering their platform to other companies, other healthcare companies. So this company has a lot of potential. Now the question is, should you buy at the current price of $20? Because now it's quite high, the stock price. Well, here you have to analyze the risk. You have to go deeper and look at the risk to see other risks. What may go wrong with this company? Because yes, right now, their medical loss ratio is quite great. For instance, in 2022, when the loss ratio was about 85%, that was a great time to buy. But now, if this ratio increases, let's say to 85%, and they report lower profits than expected, then there might be a problem. So you have to see. Anyway, as I said, if they continue to grow from this level, 11 billion to let's say 100 billion, you don't have to worry about the price they pay. Another thing you have to be aware is the number of shares. For the moment, they don't have that much dilution, but we have to be aware of it, because if they continue to issue more shares in the future and they don't take care of shareholders, that may be a problem. Of course, they take money from the public market to invest in their business, attract more members, and grow the revenue. That's good. But if that doesn't happen, it may be a problem for shareholders. So you have to be aware of the risk and their future opportunity. For the moment, OSCR Health looks quite great, a growing company. And by the way, if you want other investment ideas where your potential may be higher than 2x, you can join my portfolio. Go to my profile and press join, and there you can have access to my portfolio and see exactly what I buy, what I sell. You can also ask for other business analysis and of course any other questions. So that's it for this video, and if you want to know more about OSCR Health, please let me know in the comments.